Tax liens and tax deeds occur in all 50 states and even some provinces in Canada, as well as U.S. territories. So let's explore a few of these. As I mentioned, the interest rates and processes vary greatly from state to state. For example, in Missouri, the starting interest rate is 10%, but there's no interest rate on any overbid, so you have to be careful and plan ahead. Subsequent taxes are 8%, and Missouri's redemption period is 1 year on most properties. In Nebraska, the interest rate is 14%. They use a round-robin bidding process, which I discuss in depth in Tax Liens Unleashed. And the redemption period is 3 years. In Arizona, you can earn up to 16%. However, they use a bid down the interest rate process. So you're competing with other investors at an auction. Arizona's redemption period is 3 years. In Florida, the interest rate is 18%. This is another bid the interest rate down process. But you must be careful. There's a secret or a trick, if you will, in Florida. You have to be sure not to bid down past 0.25%. Yes, that's right, I said that. It's weird. But don't bid down to 0 so that you can earn a state-mandated fee of 5%. Wow. That's confusing? Well, not really. It's actually pretty easy once you get the hang of it. Florida has a 2-year redemption period. Iowa has an amazing 24% interest rate with a 21-month redemption period. However, Iowa uses a random number generator, so you never know if your bidder number will be called. You could show up to an auction and have your number called many times, or you could show up to an auction and have it called only once. It's purely random. So be sure to check out the rules and laws of the state of Iowa if you're interested. Texas has a hybrid tax lien tax deed system that yields 25% for 6 months. So when you go to an auction in Texas, you bid on a deed, which is ownership to the property. And so you have to do a little bit more due diligence and understand what you're bidding on, because you're bidding on ownership of the property. However, the owner or an interested party, such as a mortgage company, has 6 months to pay off the lien plus 25% interest. So yes, you heard that, 25% interest over 6 months. If it's a homesteaded or agriculture property, the owner has 2 years to redeem, but you earn 50% over that 2 years. So Texas is one of my favorite places to invest. I think you'll enjoy looking into Texas.